I've just myself to blame for the state I'm in, 'cause there's an open door that I just can't seem to walk through. I'm wrapped in my own chains, really don't know why. I'm not so inclined to take the chance that someone loves me better. I don't want to try this without you. You're the only one that knows the truth. You can make me fall again. I just want to fall again. If I had it all for just one day, in a world where nothing fades away, you can make me fall again. I just want to fall again. I've just myself to blame for the state I'm in.
Hi there, I'm Mick Wilson, and today we're looking at the Studiomaster VMS vocal management system. It's very simple to use. It's just a one-stop shop basically for a great vocal sound to go into the PA, so you don't have to rely on any PA system. You can just get there, you're all set, you just give them an XLR or a jack and you're away. Okay, so we'll go through basically what it does. You've got your input here. Here you have a choice of input, and that actually triggers a compressor in there. So you sort of select your input volume for that, so you can get it just right for you. It's actually on a stepped button here. Actually, I'll show that. There you go. It's on a stepped, so as you can hear, it's getting louder as I'm doing the input. So once that's kind of done, it's kind of a set and forget kind of thing, and it won't get knocked because it stays there. Next up, well, there's a bypass for the whole system. As you can see, all the lights go out on that. So when you're not singing, you can sort of kick that in. There's a foot switch for that as well. So you can actually click that on and off and turn it off. So when you're not singing or you're having a break at the bar, you can sort of turn that off so it won't feed back or anything. There is a noise gate in here as well, that you've got no control over any sort of threshold, any sort of attack or delay, decay time on that, but there is a threshold setting on the back, which you can adjust. So again, you kind of sort of sing and you get that, and that's a set and forget thing as well. Next up, we have the compressor, and as I said before, there's no real control over that, only how much you're actually feeding it with that. And as you can see, as you sing, oh, 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 the lights come up, and the harder you hit it, the more compression it gives you. Okay, here is a graphic EQ. I kind of like this. What it's done is the graphic is tailor-made. I'll turn that off actually so you can hear me better. The graphic is tailor-made for vocals, so it doesn't go any lower than about sort of 150, 125. So it's all of those bands that really can tonally shape your voice and get rid of all the nasal stuff and a little bit the high end. I think it only goes up to 8K there, of which the voice only sort of goes up to a little about that anyway. And here we have the DSP section. This is quite cool. Again, it's a set and forget kind of thing. There's 6 choices. This one here that says vocal 1, that's like a short reverb with an echo in it as well. 1, 2 here. The other one here, that's a small reverb. And then there's large, big one. Let me turn that up so you can actually hear what's going on. 1, 2. Then we have this as well. That's kind of like a doubling kind of thing for rock and roll, I would imagine. A little bit of chorus, as you can hear there. Let me turn that up again. That's off. That's with the chorus. And here we have just the repeats. I've did the demo with this one here, and this seems to be a sort of a combination of the echo and the small reverb, so that kind of works nice together. I mean, generally you would kind of have a little bit of that. And then finishing off here is just the fader for the volume of the effect itself. So there you go. So that's that. On the back, it's quite comprehensive. You have, it's a replica of this on the back, so that can be a line in. Actually, I'll turn that off. So you can have like a line in or an XLR balanced. There is a dip switch on the back which gives you phantom, so you can turn that on and off. There is a high pass filter on the back that has another dip switch, so these are kind of recessed, so you can kind of get in there with the end of a pencil, turn them on and off, and you can leave those. That comes in at 80 hertz, so that gets rid of all the rumble and all of that. There's a direct out on the back. There's also a send and return, so you can actually get in and out of this unit and talk to something else outboard as well. The balanced XLR again is out, and that's on a line, mic and a line as well. So if you're going into the PA as a line input and it hasn't got any XLRs, that will handle that as well. And there's also a switch to give you +4 or -10 output on that. Finishing that off, there's another switch there which takes a latching foot switch, which gives you the DSP on and off. So if you're talking, that will turn that on and off. I really like it. It's kind of, you know, you don't expect it to do anything fantastic, but the EQ is really nice. Kind of gives you a nice little bit of air up there. You have to be obviously very careful. Again, as you can see, it tailors that kind of vocal sound, so you can get the best out of your microphone, which is really cool. Yeah, it sounds great. It's quite quiet. The only thing for me was that the DSP, I don't know what DSP chip they use. It can get a little noisy the more of the effect you add. But that's probably not going to be a problem on a loud stage or whatever. So that's kind of it. I really enjoyed using it, and it adds a little bit of air and a little bit of warmth. It's really nice. Studiomaster have been around for years. I think my first mixing desk was a Studiomaster. So all the components are great. It's very, very well built, and I think it probably would withstand rigorous gigging. And there you are, Studiomaster VMS Vocal Management System.